Hello, hello, Crossroads Witches and other interesting magical beings. So excited to be here, getting to talk about a really good subject that I think a lot of us deal with, and that is energy vampires, energy suckers, psychic vampires, but people that come into your space energetically. As you get out in the community, as you learn more, as your magical skills become more in tuned, you become aware of these folks, you know? And it's like, how do you deal with them when you feel somebody like invading your space, all right? Or you feel like somebody's sucking off of you? What is your course of action? And I'm going to give you one witch's opinion on how I deal with it. This is after 40 years in the community. I want to start by saying I think about half of these people are unconscious, subconsciously not aware of what they're doing. Okay? So always treat this situation with a little bit of kindness, gentleness, giving the person an out. All right? Don't just straight up tell somebody, I know what you're doing. They may not know what they're doing, all right? So we have a portion of the folks that come into our community are coming into the community to use magic to fix their life. They're looking to get fixed. They're looking for somebody else to tell them their name. And so they're going to almost like suck up on everything you have. And you can feel it, and you're trying to sort of like, don't do that to me, thinking, wondering if your wards and your energy is all right. Well, let me tell you how you handle it. First, ground shield protect. Every time you leave a house, every time you're taking a shower, every time you're doing something, ground shield and protect. I probably do it all day long, constantly at this point. When I walk through a doorway, I'm like, bring it in, my energy's mine. All right, I love to use a doorway. It's a liminal space. I can gather myself in that space. That's what I've learned to do. So, ground shield protect, make sure that you've got yourself straight. But let's say you're, actually I'm going to tell a little story where I was up at an event in San Jose. There was like 2,500 people there, magical community at large. So we had some folks who were searching for themselves. We also got some, just fringe, I don't know what you call them, role-playing posers who show up periodically and act like there's something, and they're just sucking off of people, And then you have folks that are magically trained who are very much aware of what they're doing and have no problem sitting there sucking on you for the night, all right? I want to say first, that's a very small part of them. The vast majority completely unaware they're doing it. So it's up to you to gently remind them, put it back in there. If I'm in a situation where I feel somebody has come into my space in a way that I am uncomfortable with, all right, the first thing I will actually make a hand motion of, ooh, honey, your energy's in my space. Could you mind just putting it back? And just going with a gentle reminder. You may not be aware, but I can really feel your energy. Very gently, politely tell someone, keep it back, all right? Without in any way accusing or getting confrontational. Now, the key to this technique is you have to stand your place. Wherever you're standing, physical realm, do not step back. That shifts your energy. If anything, when you do the woo honey, take a step forward. This further is putting their energy in their space, all right? You are setting a solid boundary of no thank you, all right? And like I said, the biggest thing when we're handling this is handle it with grace and with kindness, all right? And even if it's some jackass who knows darn well what he's doing, you can simply, honey, your energy. And that's all you have to do right there. I say nothing, all right? Hold your ground, okay? He has come into your area. She, they, them have come into your area. you have every right to be like, mine. And do it very politely, all right? So I know we're opening up, we're going to events, we're starting to get out more. And I want you witches, when these instances happen, to have that little tool, that little skill, so that you can handle it with grace and dignity and let that person know, I ain't putting up with that. All right, witches, I hope this helped you out. And of course, I'm going to tell you, go fly them brooms and have a bright, blessed day. And as always, amen, blessed be, ashe, and a-bo-bo.